Give unconditional love and watch your marriage transform. I'm Paul Friedman. I'm founder of the Marriage Foundation. And what I want to teach you today in this video is the power of taking control over your own mind and giving love to your spouse in a way that they have never gotten it before and in a way you have rarely given it, and watch how it transforms your marriage. So the first part will be an explanation of what unconditional love really is, because most of us have an idea, but we don't really know. And then I'm going to give you a wonderful technique. And then the last thing we're going to do is talk about your next steps. So what is unconditional love anyway? Now, we have examples of unconditional love, even on those videos that are going around where we see a mother animal defending her babies against unbelievable odds. Your own mother. Well, that doesn't always work because many mothers don't give unconditional love even though they feel it. But mothers do have that inside of them, that compulsion to love their offspring unconditionally. And it's very beautiful. But when you're married, you have an opportunity that your mother didn't have. And that opportunity is to cultivate that love without compulsion. So right away, you're starting on the path of unconditional love just by having that idea that I want to love my spouse unconditionally. Now, here's something that no one ever thinks about, and that is that when you get married, it's literally the first time in your life that you're choosing to love somebody with no compulsion, no instinctive compulsion whatsoever. You love your parents because they're your parents. You love your kids because nature sets it up. But your spouse, it's so beautiful if you think about it. They're the first person you literally chose to love. Now, what is unconditional love? If you look up love, if you Google it, you're going to find increased like, and that's nonsense. You know better than that. You feel that love, and it's literally overwhelming when you're feeling it. You're not feeling it all the time. You could, and that's what we're striving for in our marriage, but you don't yet. And the reason you don't is because we weren't taught. It's literally that simple. So what does that actually mean? That means that A, you're not allowing your mind to interfere with the love. And again, we're not taught these things, but the mind is a machine. It's a computer that we have. It is not us. You know, there was a guy, Descartes, philosopher. He said, I think, therefore I am. That's incorrect. I am, therefore my mind can think for me is correct. What the mind cannot do, the mind cannot love. Only you, the soul, can love. It was C.S. Lewis who said, you are not the mind, you have a mind. You are a soul. That soul is love. Now, when you learn, and it's very important to learn this if you want to have a great marriage, when you learn how to love unconditionally, and it's a progression, it's a path, then what happens is all of the negativity that might be in your marriage now, all the arguing, all of the dissension, all of the criticism, all of the complaining, all the condemnation, it takes a back seat to that feeling that you're choosing to put on the front burner. You see, love in its own nature is transcendent. It doesn't have to be regulated by the mind. We're not taught this. So what ends up happening is we allow our mind to condition our love. Well, I really love my husband. I really love my wife, but that but is a killer. You have to get rid of that by living that love, living within that love, and sharing that love from your heart even in nonverbal, non-action ways. And the way we do that is by becoming that person who loves with all of your heart, mind, and soul. Again, it's a process. So what happens is we don't allow the mind to interfere. This is the basic bottom line. We don't allow the mind to interfere with the love. The love is who we become. It's not a commodity. We don't give it and take it. We become that love. And of course, we regulate that the only one who receives the actions of that love is your spouse. You see what I'm saying? Now, I promised that I would give you a technique. I'm going to give you a communications technique because we get to express our love in different ways. Communication is one of the big ways. So here is the technique. The technique is a non-complaining fast. You know what a fast is if you stop eating. In this case, what you're going to do is you're going to commit yourself, and you're going to stick to this. I want you to stick to this. You're going to commit yourself to not complaining for the next 24 hours. Now, that's just the beginning, but do it for 24 hours. You can do that. And if you have a hard time, then do it for 1 hour and then another hour and like that until you get to 24 hours and watch what happens. Because what will happen is, what's really happening is the complaining is not coming from you, the soul. The soul is fine. You love your spouse. That complaining is coming from the mind. So what you're doing is you're pushing the mind off to the side. You can't shut it up. Don't try that. It won't work. But you're pushing it off to the side with love, you see. So go on a non-complaining fast and watch how it begins to transform your marriage. That's the first step. Great. And now we're going to go into your next steps. Thank you for having watched this video. I sure hope it was useful to you. Now I want to talk to you about your marriage. We all know that you wouldn't be looking at this video or any of the videos that you come across on marriage if yours was perfect. Well, I'm here to tell you that not only should you be working on your marriage, but you should be working on your marriage scientifically. And this is, you could call it a secret that I discovered when I started helping people with their marriages back in 2001. I discovered that there is a mechanical element to marriage. Now, that doesn't mean it's a machine. Think of it more like a plant. A plant has a mechanical component to it. Sometimes it needs more nitrogen. Sometimes it needs trimming. Sometimes it needs more of this or that. Sometimes it has to be taken out of the direct sun or more watering. What's going on here is that when you understand the plant, you could make it bloom, have beautiful flowers, beautiful fruits. And your marriage is intended to have beautiful flowers of love and happiness, beautiful fruits of devotion and connectivity. That's what it's intended to be. I also discovered something that is vital to know, and that is that one of you alone can save your marriage. In fact, what happened was in 2001, when I started helping people with their marriages, I realized in pretty quick order that working with just one works. Working with a couple sets up a dynamic of negative interaction where they're competing for who's being more mistreated. Well, we don't want to go there. And so in the courses that I have, online courses, which I believe are on sale now, so you should take advantage of that. The online courses take you from point A, which is wherever you are now. And many people who come to us because it's a last resort, nobody wants to put in the effort and spend the money to save their marriage. But I don't believe in just saving your marriage. I want your marriage to be the most amazing marriage that ever was. And I can show you how, step by step. I give you techniques, I give you methods, I give you milestones, and you will learn how to make your marriage amazing. It's a beautiful thing. You could take a look at all of the reviews on our website. They're all very positive. We never get a mad at you review. Never happens. Because everything is set up in a common sense way. You will learn how to live your marriage. You will learn what you need to do right now to move your marriage in a positive way. And pretty soon what will happen is your marriage may be below the line here. It may be to where one of you is having an affair and it's destroying you heart and soul. Let's turn that around. Let's make your marriage amazing. So go to our website, sign up for the course, and watch your marriage change. I promise you. In fact, it comes with a 3-day free trial. It's guaranteed for 30 days that if you don't like it, and I'm going to tell you a little secret now. Some people say, well, my marriage isn't on the verge of divorce or anything like that. Doesn't matter. What you do in that case is don't pay the full fee for the course. Sign up for the extended plan, which is less than $10 a week, $39.95 a month. And after you get all the knowledge that you need, which takes about 12 weeks, it's a 12-week course, then cancel it. We're probably not supposed to be telling you that, but cancel it because you got what you needed, and we're here for you to have an amazing marriage. I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation in order to help you with your marriage. Write into us. Use the comment section below. Leave a comment. Ask a question. I'll help you. We're here for you. God bless you and take care.